Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the hidden stories in financial reports. Today we're diving into Olema Pharmaceuticals' latest report, and let's just say they've got some interesting numbers to share about their cash stash before we dive in. If you are hungry for deciphered financial data, make sure you are subscribed. And remember, our Discord community where we chat about these filings 24/7 is linked in the description below. So, Olema Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, or Olema on the stock market, has dropped a current report, Form 8K, on the 12th of January 2026. Now, an 8K is basically a company's way of saying, hey, something important just happened, and they need to tell everyone right away. Think of it like a company's breaking news alert. The big news here is all about cash. The company announced that as of the 31st of December 2025, their preliminary unaudited amount of cash equivalents, and marketable securities was greater than a whopping $500 million. Now, I want to stress this is a preliminary number. They haven't finished their official year-end accounting yet. So this figure is like a sneak peek, a very good estimate. But it could change a little once they've done all the final checks and balances. Their auditors haven't officially signed off on this specific number, so it is not the final word, but it is a strong indication of their financial health. They also mentioned that this shouldn't be seen as a substitute for the full financial picture they'll provide later, and they do not intend to update this preliminary estimate. So why is this $500 million plus figure so important? For a company like Olema Pharmaceuticals, especially in the biotech sector, cash is king. It is the fuel that keeps the engines running. It means they have the resources to fund their research and development, conduct clinical trials, potentially acquire new technologies, or even weather any unexpected financial storms. For investors, this kind of cash reserve signals stability and the ability to continue pushing forward with their drug development pipeline, which is crucial in this highly competitive and often lengthy industry. The filing also mentioned that they'll be sharing a presentation with investors. This is pretty standard practice. Companies use these presentations to give a more digestible overview of their progress and future plans. It often translates some of the dense financial and scientific information into a more accessible format for shareholders and potential investors. So, what can we expect from this presentation, even though it is not detailed in this specific 8K filing? Typically, these presentations will highlight key achievements in their research programs, maybe update on the progress of their drug candidates, and of course reiterate their financial standing. They might also talk about their strategy moving forward, like which therapeutic areas they are prioritizing, or what their next big milestones are. Now, like many of these reports, there is a section on forward-looking statements. This is where the company talks about their hopes and expectations for the future. They'll use words like anticipate, believe, expect, and plan. It is important to remember that these are just projections. The actual results could be very different due to various risks and uncertainties. The company cautions that their actual performance could differ materially from these future-looking statements, and they point to their other SEC filings, particularly their quarterly report for the period ending the 30th of September 2025, for a more detailed look at these risks. They also clearly state they have no obligation to update these future projections. Looking at this report, Olema Pharmaceuticals is showing a strong hand when it comes to their cash reserves. This is a significant positive for any company, but especially for a pharmaceutical firm where long development cycles and high R&D costs are the norm. Having over $500 million means they have a substantial runway to pursue their scientific endeavors without immediate financial pressure. This provides a solid foundation for their operations and potential growth. One of the key strengths here is clearly their financial buffer. This substantial cash position can be a competitive advantage, allowing them to invest more heavily in research, attract top talent, and maintain flexibility in their strategic decisions. It reduces the immediate need for fundraising, which can often dilute existing shareholders' stakes. However, the main risk for any biopharmaceutical company, and it is alluded to in the forward-looking statements, is the inherent uncertainty in drug development. Clinical trials can fail, regulatory approvals can be delayed or denied, and market competition can be fierce. While Olema has a lot of cash, the success of their core business still hinges on the efficacy and safety of their drug candidates. The report itself doesn't detail R&D progress directly, but the cash position is a testament to their ability to fund it. In conclusion, Olema Pharmaceuticals Incorporated is in a strong cash position as they entered 2026. This provides significant operational flexibility and reduces near-term financial risk. The company's focus on drug development, backed by this financial strength, suggests a potentially promising future, but as always in this sector, the true measure of success will be in the successful progression and approval of their therapeutic candidates. Alright, that is our breakdown of Olema Pharmaceuticals' latest filing. What is your take on these cash numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.